She'll rip out your spine, no words are unkind. Oh yeah, she'll murder you. Whoa, she's a devil's spawn. We can grow and crawl. Welcome to the back of the line. 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 Welcome to this heartfelt black hole abyss. Yes, all are welcome if you see this and got teeth into this. It's a flick of the wrist, that's a spectacular twist.
You're watching BSB TV, your new home for rock and metal television.
Danny, Marty, Ray. We are... Let my screen catch up. Go.
Live!
Amy, does that deserve an air horn or a wah-wah?
Air horn.
What is Everyone just... Hang on a second. Sorry. Lindsay has just followed our channel. Lindsay, we're
Thank
having
you,
words. Lindsay. No, there's no thank you there. Lindsay's like a good friend of ours. That is just ridiculous.
Thing I have ever seen.
You will hear some noises, Amy. I should have warned you before. That was the Ghost of BSB, who's now subscribed to us for 15 months. We appreciate you, Sapphire. We really do. But welcome on in, everybody. We are joined by Amy from Atom Splitter PR. This has been a big episode that we've been really, really stoked to have you on, Amy. I know we've had it booked in the diary for the last couple of months, haven't we? And
yes.
I can't believe when we announced you were coming on and it was today's date, November 24th. I was like, oh, it's ages away, and now it's here.
And now here we are.
Where does the time go, right?
Yeah, where does the time go? I mean, everybody's been so busy the back end of this year as well. It's just time's just disappeared. But how are you doing, Amy? You good?
I'm great. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Danny,
Doing
you right?
Good. Yeah, doing good. Getting stressed because Christmas is literally around the corner now, and I've bought 10% of my presents.
The thing is, you've got it we've got it easy because Amy being American, you've got Thanksgiving this week. Blake, thank you so much for the follow as well. So it all kind of because I spent half my life in America, and it all kind of starts this week, the festivities for the holidays. Yeah. Whereas I feel like we get an extra 4 weeks. You know what I mean? We can't really complain. But
that's true. That is true.
Do you want to know my craziest thing that happened to me today? By the way.
What?
So, for those that don't know, what I do for a little bit of extra cash is I do a little bit of Uber, just Uber Eats, food delivery. It's just easy money. And I picked up an order earlier, and I picked it up, swiped that I'd got it, and realised that it was going next door. So I was like, okay. So I walked out of the store, moved my car to the other end of the car park, and then handed the package over to someone. They tipped me about $10, £7.60, I think it was. To deliver to the next door neighbour. I was like, okay. Easy money.
Yeah.
But we are here to play you some kick-ass music. We've got a really, really cool playlist for you today with all sorts on there. The way that it works is we're going to give you some feedback after each track. At the end, Amy gets to pick her industry pick, her favourite song that she's heard this evening. That track will go forward to December's track of the month stream, where me and Danny give away about £1,500 or $2,000 worth of band goodies and services, including PR campaigns, digital press, physical press, Spotify playlisting, consultations, you name it, it's in there. And one band walks away with that every month. So Amy, no pressure, but you will be picking one band.
No, I'm feeling it.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. We want to make it difficult for you, though. That's the thing. We want it to be at the end that you go, you bastards. I hate the Brits, basically.
That's the idea.
Yeah. British people are mean, is what you're going to say.
No, you guys, everything that people from the UK, one of my closest friends is from the UK, she lives here now. I think everything anybody with a UK accent does sounds polite. You could be piss off, call me a cunt, any of that stuff, it just still sounds polite. Just as an elegant delivery with the accent.
Danny specifically has that, doesn't he? Listen to Danny talk. When you hear Danny do feedback, you'll literally be like, have I just walked into Downtown Abbey? What is going on? But yeah, the other thing as well, Amy, my best thing that I ever teach any of my American friends is that you can put anything and you can say, I got trolleyed last night, and everyone will know you're drunk. You could literally say, I got Twitch streamed last night, and everyone will be like, oh, you got drunk. You can do anything.
Right,
It's great. I got mobile phoned last night. Oh yeah, you got absolutely shit-faced. So let's kick this off then, because I'm so super excited about tonight's playlist. Starting us off strong then, we've got the incredible Scarlett O'Hara with The Tide.
Hell yeah.
Dave, 100%. Derek, thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you.
Boston Myke, after this, I'll tell you where they film all this and you'll be gobsmacked. Well, I'm sorry, Major Moment. I won't say it then. That for a start. That is just, yeah, absolutely mind-blowing. The track's just so fucking good. They've got such a great sound, haven't they? And everything they do, everything I've heard from them is just absolutely mind-blowing. And it's really cool to see a band that we remember, you know, from the Rise Records era, era of MySpace, absolutely out there kicking it. But yeah, the video was shot. I'm just gonna say it, Major Moment, just to shut you up. But no, it was shot in there. They do all of that like in the garage. Like they've learned how to do all the special effects stuff.
It's crazy.
It is mad.
Absolutely crazy.
Absolutely mad. Amy, do you know Scarlett O'Hara or know of Scarlett O'Hara?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think?
We are in regular contact with them. Yes.
They wanted to get in front of you. They wanted to show you the track because this is just it's everything they do. The storylines they create, the vision that they have is just it's a lot of thought that goes into it. You know, it's not just let's put a song out. They seem to do a lot of work. But what do you think to the track?
I think it sounds like very well done metalcore. You know, it's got the heavy parts, it's got the breakdown, it's got the sing-along, big choruses. So I think it definitely checks off a lot of the boxes.
Yeah. Danny?
Yeah, I mean, this is another absolutely huge tune from Scarlett O'Hara. It's an epic rock anthem, as has been, every track that they've sent our way. And I believe that this music video actually marks the first in their series of corresponding videos as well, which is really cool that they've got that whole kind of timeline going on. But this is like straight like Octane FM rock, like should be right at the top, 100%.
Yeah, it's got a big sound, really, really big sound.
Yeah.
And everything we play by them, I just really enjoy the whole vision. I really do. I think that they've got something really cool. I think metalcore's on this kind of. I was listening to Architects were talking about this the other day about how like they're like the band that doesn't have like the metalcore band that doesn't have a lore. Like they said at the moment, metalcore has a lore, doesn't it? Like you've got like Sleep Token out there with a massive lore. They went for a few bands, and I was just like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. They're like, we have the worst band lore ever. And they're like, he's like, I don't have the time. Where do these people find the time to create this whole story? But Scarlett O'Hara have hit the nail on the head with how to do it. And they're doing it really, really well. Right, track number 2 then. We have got, this is Demonic with Through Shadows.
Just falling down. All I see is the crowd, knowing my screams are loud. Just by letting me drown, letting me drown. Sorry, please, because they just don't understand. What is it that I have to do to just get a helping hand? Even when it just wants to fade and I'm not sure where I stand. Running forward, I'm not alone. The voices tell me stop. Give me a lemon and say I'm fine with a knife still in your hand. Come and crucify, terrorize the land outside your land. For all we know, it's a part of God's great big fucking plan. Great big fucking plan. I don't wanna hear your voice, this is it right now. We know that we got no choice, so let us suffer down. I don't wanna hear your voice, this is it right now. We know that we got no choice, so let us suffer down.
I fucking love this. It's filthy.
It's very different. Very cool.
Very bloody.
I am just falling down. All I see is the crowd, knowing my screams are loud. Just by
Okay, I agree.
I am just falling down. All I see is the crowd, knowing my screams are loud. Just by letting me drown. I am just falling down. All I see is the crowd, knowing my screams are loud. Just by letting me drown. Won't hesitate to get infected now. So I'll plug you heavy quick before it puts you down. Sister staying 6 feet under as I wonder, is this hell? Letting me just come in closer through the shadows, they won't tell. What is it that I have to do to just let it all break down? Should I save a life or then take the fight and then give it for myself? Please, vengeance are just a screaming me, but I know that chance won't help. So live with me and watch our dreams collapse. What is it that we can do to save ourselves from the masses? They're reaching out, we're out to kill. What is it that we can do to save ourselves from the masses? They're reaching out, we're out to kill. I don't wanna hear your voice, this is it right now. We know that we got no choice, so let us all burn down. I don't wanna hear your voice, this is it right now. We know that we got no choice, so let us all burn down. I am just falling down. All I see is the crowd, knowing my screams are loud. Just by letting me drown. I am just falling down. All I see is the crowd, knowing my screams are loud. Just by letting me drown.
See, that's the sort of track I could put on repeat just while I'm doing anything. I don't know. I absolutely love how like filthy that was without being heavy. Like that was a really unique like sound. It was like what I imagine the UK grime scene would sound like with a bit of like gusto behind it in the metal world, you know? Like really cool, really different. There's a track on like on Swaco's second album, like called Bathroom Floor, that's got this kind of feel to it, and it's a real like earworm because it just kind of it's menacing in your head, you know. Visually as well, it was really fucking cool. There's a lot of gore, a lot of blood. The faceless moments were wicked. Like that was really cool. I love seeing all of that and seeing the artist within come out here on the visuals as well as the audio. And I'm just a little bit gobsmacked because I think it's a really cool sound. I haven't listened to anything like that in a long time, and I'm here for it. Absolutely love it. Amy, what did you think?
So it was just drums and seems like, you know, some scratching in the vocals, right? And
Yeah.
I thought it sounded a lot bigger than that. Like it felt like it was thicker. It didn't sound like it was just being, you know, made the way it was, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I thought it definitely was hooky. I thought that it was bloody, obviously. But I found it to, it sounded fuller, like there was more instruments or artists or players involved, which a lot of times I don't think when you're making music like that you can make it sound like that.
Yeah. Definitely. I was
agree.
I was really expecting at one point it was just going to hit and there was just going to be a really fast like breakdown or something in there. And I'm glad it didn't because it kept to its sound. You know, especially when I was watching the drummer. Like, the only person I feel bad for in this whole band is the drummer, because at one point I was like, he wants to just go full ham, and he's having to like hold back. But no, he's incredible, and they're all incredible, and I just think it's a really mature song that is wrote in such a way that makes you want to go back. And I'm gonna have that on in my car tomorrow for definite. Danny, let me know what you thought.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. It's got a really sort of ominous and menacing kind of undertone to it. They're blending elements of grime, metalcore, and EDM in equal measure, and that is something really different. Like, I haven't heard anything that's like this, and I do think that they've got a really, really sick USP in their music here.
Yeah. Hey, Danny, just really quickly before we play this next track, do you remember that track by Bewitched?
Which one?
C'est la vie.
Yeah.
This isn't a cover of that, but it is called the same. So this is Normac with
Nice
C'est la vie.
segue. Nice segue.
Anybody here? Please.
Y'all must be the good old boys.
No, we're actually Normac. We're supposed to be playing here later tonight.
You boys look like you already had dinner. How about a few ice cold beers?
This guy's an asshole.
I'll take one of those cold beers.
Well, there's the stage, boys. We just put down a good rug for you.
That's such a random intro.
Well, I've been clinging for dear life to everything that I've known. There ain't no reason to traverse the path.
If these guys ain't in an Offspring cover band as well, like, he's got such a Dexter Holland vocal.
He really does.
Can't fall prey to collapse. That don't mean that it's broken. That may be growth in the cracks. Let it go. Say la vie. Let it go. Say la vie. I know you think they remember. I know you think that they care. You ain't the star of the movie. You ain't the gray in their hair. Your mistakes make me follow.
Also, the barman's giving me like Fred Durst dad vibes style.
Definitely.
Love inside your head, it's gonna take you out with an aeroplane. Let it go. Say la vie. Let it go. Say la vie. Let it go. Say la vie. Let it go.
Metal Mayhem John, thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you.
It's like early Offspring meets early Foo Fighters.
With a bit of the All-American Rejects in there as well. A little bit.
That was a fun video, wasn't it? Like, I really enjoyed that.
That was
And
fucking cool.
there's not a single band in this chat watching that can't relate to playing a show like that at least once in their career. Like, it's happened to us all. Like, I remember playing a show where I turned up there not knowing anything about the venue. It was part of a tour, and the promoter wasn't there, and found out it was like some weird nightclub attached to a hairdresser's. And across the road was another nightclub that used to be like a takeaway basically, and we we didn't realize it was a nightclub, but there was a bouncer on the door. So I said, "It's a bit rough round here." He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, you're a security for like an Indian takeaway," and he was like, "No, it's a nightclub now." I was like, "Well," so he was like, go up and have a look. So I went up and had a look, and you could literally, it was the weirdest place. It was the most creepiest vibes. There was like 50, 60-year-old men dancing with like, 18 to 21-year-old girls. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I went over to the bar and I was like, what's going on? And they're like, oh, do you want food or drink? And I was like, what? And they had a whole Indian takeaway inside the nightclub that you could order from. It was the most bizarre place. That was in like Wokingham or somewhere up north, Danny. And the promoter just never turned up that night. Oh, it's just a fucking nightmare, that show was. But we've all done it. We've all done some fun shows like that. But that had such a big chorus. I was getting the Offspring. I was getting a little bit like Foo Fighters vibes on the bridge, especially. And I know you said All American Rejects. They were really, really cool. It's a really nice sound. I could see that blowing up massively. Amy, what did you think?
Yep.
I definitely got the Offspring vibe. Definitely got All American Rejects. I felt like they were in on the joke like really well. Like the video was super funny. It was they really got into the roles, and it kind of the vibe of the song and the visual really paired well together. So they seem like a band that knows who they're playing to, knows what their audience is going to be, knows what they're trying to put out there, which is good.
I also think that it's a really good advertisement for how fun they would be live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I think when you do a music video, it's really important that you let your inhibitions go, just throw your instruments around, move around if you're a vocalist, and just have a good time, because it is an advertisement for what you're going to be like live. No one wants to go and watch a band live that they've seen on a music video all statically stood there, not getting involved, not having a good time. So I always do that, and it always reminds me of the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan show when they're all just like, But Danny, what did you think?
Yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. It definitely gave me like Offspring meets All American Rejects, but there's also like a little handful of Britpop in their sound as well. Like there's just like a sort of smidgen of Britpop in there. The music video was super fun and entertaining, and like you were saying, I mean, for me, especially in this genre bracket, that is such an important thing. So the fact that they've got that is a really cool factor.
Yeah. So, Amy, are you ready for I'm going to make the first question relatable, related, just something that like is within the music space. Yeah, we'll get weirder as we go along, probably. But my first question, obviously, you for those who don't know, Amy and Atom Splitter have worked with some of the biggest bands, if not the biggest bands on the planet right now.
Yeah,
and have done for a while as well. And I just want to know, who's the coolest artist or musician or band that you've worked with?
In terms of like just
in like
You know,
as
the one
people,
that
or
the one
just-
that, the one that you vibed with the most. You just went. Do you know what? I would do anything for you because I just think you're a fucking legend. You know.
Well,
And-
God, that's a lot of them, you know? I mean, I would do anything for Jamie Hayfried because
Yeah.
I just love him so much for
so many years, and he is just one of my favorite humans. Who has made one of my favorite albums of all time with Satisfaction is The Death of Desire, you know, the Killswitch guys. I mean, I decided to stay doing PR because I wanted to keep working with them, you know, because I've been working with them since the beginning. You know, I worked with Sweet Token from the very beginning when nobody knew what or who it was or how it was or what it was about, and it was opening for In This Moment. And the albums just landed in a time in my life when I really needed them on a personal level.
Yeah.
So I had such a relation, like a personal relationship and a personal connection with that. But there's so many of them. I mean, I'm so lucky. Like I've been working with Ronnie and Falling in Reverse for many years, and it's just been amazing to watch the way he just continues to crush every expectation and every hater. So it's that kind of stuff that is really very, it's very rewarding because haters are going to hate and people are always going to think, you know, that they're always going to have their big opinions. And I think at the end of the day, everybody has one of those. And what happens out here is so much more than what's happening right there. You know? And a lot of these artists are proving that wrong, you know, by going out there and selling merch and selling tickets and performing shows and not just, you know,
jabberjawing. You know, they're actually going out there and doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
Todded Drums, by the way, thank you
100%.
so much for the follow. We didn't forget you. We've got the whole band together now. Travis A. Bass. All we need is a guitar, someone with the name guitarist and singer, and we're sorted. Thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you.
That's a really, really cool. I love the answer that you gave there because there's different reasons as well. Kaylee as well, thank you.
Thank you.
You have, I mean, your accolades of who you've worked with is just mind-boggling. Like, it's amazing, and it's credit to you and your team.
And you're 100% right as well. There are way too many armchair experts. You know,
and there's two of them sitting right here, you know?
Yeah. And it's just like, you know, in that kind of position, tearing people down who are out there doing the thing.
Yeah.
Just so
I should have let Danny finish before I put ourselves in that bracket, really, shouldn't I? We don't tear people down. Jeff as well, thank you so much for the follow. But
thank you.
Yeah. we won't tear any of you down. But yeah, Mark Rain, thanks for the follow. Guys, you are all amazing. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in right now. We appreciate every single one of you. And thank you for being here and supporting what we do and supporting Amy and what she does and all the bands and what they do, because they're the winners every week here on BSB.
100%.
But yeah, I've got, do you know what, before we go to the next song, I do want to ask you one of my weird questions, Amy, and I'm just curious because I did pre-warn you about this, and because I got Danny's answer last week, and I also got Dave from the Noise Cartel's answer last week. I want to know yours. If you could have any animal tail, what tail would you have and why?
Any animal tail.
You know,
first thought would be maybe something like a zebra's tail or like a ponytail, because then you can braid it and do things with it and have it be very versatile. But then I think about my dogs, because I have English bulldogs, and they have little button tails. They're like just little, they don't have a regular waggable tail. Their tail is like a little button that just pops right above their buttholes. And Bo, one of my bulldogs, his sometimes like goes back and forth, and it's very little, and it looks like Shallow Hal. Isn't there? Shallow Hal. Jack Black.
Yeah.
So I sometimes wonder what that might be like to just make the tail move.
It's that guy, isn't it? It's his friend. His friend has the tail, and his friend's also
No,
like
I thought it was Jack Black.
Well,
I don't remember the fact.
No, I do you know what growing up, and it's such a problematic movie, but it was one of my favourite films.
Really is.
It really is. But growing up, I loved that film because I love Jack Black. And his friend has the tail, but he's also the most shallow person. He's even worse than Hal.
Oh yeah. Jason Alexander is the one. Jason Alexander from Seinfeld. He's the one.
Yeah. And he won't he'll date like girls, but then they'll have like one toe longer than another, and he'll be like, no, I can't see it. I can't go back there. And it's like the whole time he's had this tail. Oh God. So chat, you guys are awesome as well because it's weird how many answers are coming through that was similar to like last week. So Danny said monkey, so he had like an extra limb basically.
Yep.
I can imagine you. Yeah, you go for
Practicality.
practicality. I said dog because I think it'd be great to have a wagging tail. Like you'd know if I was happy or sad because the tail would just be doing all
That's
the work
true.
for me.
Communicate.
Exactly.
That is true.
We've had in the chat, we've had kangaroo, which I know came up last time. Those things are powerful from Cake or Death. Toddy Drum says crocodile, and I love his answer. He says crocodile because it would destroy in the pit. You imagine
Fair
whipping
point.
that fucking thing around in the pit? Like, it would just be mental, wouldn't it? It's like, oh shit, everyone avoid Todd.
Yeah.
He's got that crocodile.
He's doing the death roll again.
Lindsay said shrimp. Also, I want to point out Lindsay shared. So Lindsay is just an absolute fucking legend. We absolutely love her. And she posted a video recently. Lindsay, I'm calling you out on this because it just made me laugh so much. I sent it to my missus and everything. She went to a pickle festival, right? And she was like, when you go to a pickle festival and you're the only one dressed up. So she shows the crowd and everyone's queued up, like dressed normal, just in their normal clothes. And then she changes the camera around to her and she's dressed like a giant pickle and she's the only one. She fucking rocked it. I just think that's amazing.
That's amazing.
They go, who do that? It wasn't me. Yeah. Anyway. Have you guys seen as well, like McDonald's are bringing back shaker fries in America finally? They're doing the gherkin shaker fries, and they're doing it in the UK as well, Danny. Yeah, sorry, no, that's really random. We were talking pickles, and all of a sudden it just reminded me of that because I'm fat. So, yeah, but it's look out for them coming out next week for the Grinch meal or something. I saw online earlier. So
nice.
Yeah, you gonna try them, Danny?
Maybe, possibly.
You can't handle it, can you?
I mean,
do you like
it's
gherkins?
not spice. Not really.
Amy, do you like
to be honest.
gherkins? Is this just like a gherkin hater zone? I don't know. I don't like gherkins.
Yeah, pickles.
Anything pickles. I love pickles. Anything pickles I love.
There we go. See, Danny can't. Danny has salt on his chips. He ends up saying it's too spicy. He's like that video of that kid going, "Why is it spicy?" Right. So next up, then we have got. I'm just letting this catch up. We've got Harley Olivia with "Give It to Me."
Let's go.
The cucumber scene's got me. What a great video that was. So I love seeing bands do performance videos with like the storyline underneath it, but make it just fit so well. We've had 2 of those tonight that have done extremely well,
Yep.
you know, with it. This was awesome. Really, really cool. Like, long live the cucumber scene. I think that's got to be everyone's takeaway here. But she absolutely smashed it. And what I love about that, that's a big stage. And she fucking owned it. And the track itself is a lot of fun. It's got that hard rock edge to it. It's got that really hooky chorus. And then the scream was divine. Absolutely love the scream. Yeah, big fan of this one. Amy, what do you think?
I thought it had a very strong, powerful 80s vibe without sounding too retro. Like it didn't sound like it was stuck in the 80s. It sounded like it was inspired by it.
Yeah.
Which I love. You know, the riffing, her voice. She's definitely got a very commanding presence and voice.
Yeah, 100%. I love the fact that you said that as well, because it does have that 80s feel without sounding like it's from the 80s. It's just...
Yeah, it doesn't sound retro.
Yeah,
It doesn't sound like a throwback.
And I think we talk about this a lot about inspiration. Like, it's fine having inspiration from places. Like, and I love the fact that they had that inspiration, but have modernized it in such a way that makes it really fun. And I think this probably goes off big time every time they play it live. I can imagine. It has to. Go on, Danny.
Yeah, I mean, phenomenal stage presence for starters. Lots of power in that performance, and the way that she just commands the space around her is like super impressive. I was getting a little bit of the Pretty Reckless actually from them sonically, which I don't know if either of you picked up on that, but I could hear a little bit of them in there. Like, I don't know if that's an influence or not. If it's not, I apologize, but that's just what I could hear. It's a really, really, really cool rock track, an absolutely insane vocal, almost kind of like Christina. Apparently, I have a listener.
Oh my God!
Christina Aguilera-ish type range in places. Christina Aguilera.
Come on, you got this. Go for it.
Don't you know what I'm saying?
Go one more time.
Christina Aguilera type range in places, and then the screams onto are just fantastic. So yeah, really, really cool.
I'd love to hear you speak Spanish for a day. I think that's what we've learned from that. I don't think anyone needs that. Bill, thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you.
Yeah. I completely agree with you though. She's got a wonderful voice, and I think that is, it's when you've got a vocal like that, I think we're really blessed when we get singers that are this strong in the alternative scene, because she could be doing pop, she could be doing country, but no, she's doing hard rock and she's in the alternative scene, absolutely killing it, and that is, it's a massive blessing for us to have people like that. Hanger says after that attempt, I'd like him to practice his English.
And he's a dick.
Oh dear.
He's so fucking mean to me.
Next then we have got, this is Heartsick with Sinister. Buster Myke, thanks for joining us. Hope you're good. Jackson, thanks for the follow. That kind of call and response is fucking awesome.
That's really cool.
Don't know if I was going to catch it. Is there a whole bit at the end? I was like, don't, no, we got it. That was really fucking cool. And I have just learned that I didn't realize in my life that I needed a lizard wearing a inflatable mermaid man costume in my life. But that was really fucking cool. Video's wicked. I love the verses. I love those kind of rap, you know, the rap screams on the verses. Yep. They're really cool. And that call and response moment. Is it one vocalist? Because other than that call and response bit, I would have said yes. But that bit felt like there was two.
Yeah.
Either way, that was fucking amazing. Absolutely love this track. We know Heartsick anyway, and they're a band that are just smashing it. They're amazing, and this track is another example of how tight they are as a unit and how big everything they do is, and they just go hard. And they're just that kind of band that they're like, if we're gonna throw it, you know, we're just gonna throw it from the moment we start to the moment we finish. We're not gonna let off the pedal at all. Yeah. Amy, what do you think?
I thought they had like
a mix of the metalcore, deathcore with a little bit of rap element, like it's kind of like pop sleep. That's what it reminded me of a little bit. But yeah, I definitely thought it had some good grooves for sure.
Yeah, really, really cool track, that one. Danny?
Yeah, the rap screams were absolutely insane. The overall flow of the track was just completely on point. It was 0 to 100 miles an hour straight off of the bat. And it's super cool to see them blending complete opposite sides of the genre, you know, seamlessly like that. Really cool.
Yeah. Danny, if you could dress up as any animal in a mosh pit, like in a costume like that, what would you do?
Probably a cat, because I like cats.
Okay, you'd be a slutty cat. Got it. Amy, what about you?
I would be Chewbacca from Star Wars.
Oh my god, that is such a good shout. That gets the pepperoni button. That is just, honestly, that is such a good idea. I need a Chewie costume. I do a really good Chewie, and I just said that, and now I'm going to butcher it, but let's see if I can do my Chewie. I love doing my Chewie. And I knew, as soon as I said it, I was like, I'm going to fuck that up. Danny, why a cat?
Because I like cats. There wasn't really any rhyme or reason to it.
There wasn't, was there? Are you going to have the little ears? Are you going to draw the whiskers on? What are you going to do?
Probably. I don't know. Cats like napping, and I like napping, so...
You do like napping?
That's my logic.
Yeah. Are you a big napper, Amy?
No.
See, I'm not either.
If I fall asleep, I'm going to want to stay asleep because I don't get much sleep to begin with.
Danny was born to be like an 80-year-old man, so like he pretty much seriously, like you could I when we do long drives, who normally does the driving, Danny?
You.
So, and when when you're in the car and you've got company, you don't want to blare music too loud, especially like late at night, and you just you're driving in the dark, you're just having a chat. 9 times out of 10, I'll be chatting to Danny and he'll fall asleep, like. And then he'll wake up and apologise because he's so tired.
To be
and then
fair,
it'll happen again.
What's funny is we end up, like, to begin with, we're having like a really in-depth conversation, and then I just hit a wall, and that's it, and then gone.
Yeah.
Completely.
You just do, but you don't warn anybody. You just fall asleep.
No, that's it.
Isn't that called, like, is it narcolepsy or something? Where you just sleep. Maybe you have that. Like,
maybe.
You could sleep anywhere. I could literally hang you upside down and you'd fall asleep like that.
I mean, I remember when I was younger, I had to sit an exam, and like it was 20 minutes to go before the end, and I remember I was like filling it in. I was like, okay, I've got it. I just need to like sort of sit and chill now and wait. And yeah, just head went down. That was it. Fell asleep. So it's possible.
I can imagine that.
It is possible.
I can imagine that.
It's possible.
Right, next up then, we've got, this is Resist the Temptation with The Loudest Silence.
Living bodies we don't own. A player power since we
Ooh. These guys should do some stuff with our friends in Miyamori, Danny.
100%. Wow.
She should be on Broadway.
Insane vocals.
Oh. And it's got the fade out. One of my favourite techniques. So now I just have to go listen to that track again. That vocal, man.
Insane.
That was so insane. Like, honestly, the talent in that band, from the instrumentals to the vocals, were just on point. But she's something else. What an incredible voice. And I shouted out during that, she should be on Broadway. Could you imagine? Like, she honestly,
That would
unbelievable.
be crazy.
That's a band that I'm listening to going, there's such a big audience out there for this style of music that, yeah. And I know, guys in Resist the Temptation, if you haven't already, check out Miyamori, because I think you guys would vibe so well. And I know that they base themselves in New York as well. And you guys should get on some shows together. Amy, what did you think?
Exactly what you said. It's like you're in my head. I thought that her voice was really, really powerful. Fill the room, like arena size. Very, very powerful voice. And it doesn't, usually like a voice like that, you're like, wow, does that really mesh with like hard music? Is it too like, a singer that should be on like The Voice or like just a vocal focus? But I thought it was pretty seamless with the rest of the music.
No, definitely. Danny?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Absolutely incredible vocal range. Just incredible. It's really, really cool, soaring alternative rock is the only way to describe that, because it just absolutely takes off and absolutely soars. It feels familiar and nostalgic, but it also has that fresh factor as well. Just, it hits hard. It's great.
Yeah, it really does. I think you've just absolutely nailed that, Danny, as well. It's fair play. Both of you did that. I mean, they just think that, yeah. I love hearing vocals like that. Again, it's just because you just sit there and go, how is someone that talented? It's unbelievable. But yeah.
Vocals are processed these days. Or,
yeah.
Maybe a little, like, it's not strong and it puts so many effects. That's not.
That was pure. That was pure talent. Yeah. Pure talent. Next
100%.
then, we have got, this is Set Fire to This with Falling Forward Forever. See? Tongue twister. tone of this track is unreal. I love the way that ended there. It was really abrupt. You know, like it was like I wasn't expecting it. It could have gone on and I would have been like still vibing. But it hit that kind of just abrupt end and it was just really, really well done. Vocally, did that remind you guys of anyone? Because I'm trying to think who that reminded me of.
It did, but I want to save it for my feedback.
Okay, well, fuck you. But yeah, I thought the chorus was great. I thought the fact that this just stayed hard all the way through. He's got that really nice scream, my favourite sort of style. It's got almost, I call it, Amy, like it's like a desperation scream where you can kind of hear emotion within the vocal as they're screaming, and he's got that, and it was just really, really fucking cool. Again, video, really simple but effective, and whoever picked the tones of this track absolutely understood the assignment, because it was like it was grungy in places, but it was heavy, it was dark, it had that ominous feel to it. I really, really enjoyed it. Amy, go on, what did you think?
I thought it had a grungy vibe too. It was like a little bit of a it's
positive, like a lumbering, like the riffs were like moving very methodically along with the vocals. It was like it was taking away a specific place. I thought it was really good.
Almost like instrumentally, like almost like a Mudvayne, if that makes it. Yeah, I've got the kind of element that they have where it's like just really just sludgy sort of guitar, but not kind of not overbearing. It was just nice.
A little techy too.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really intrigued now for Danny's feedback, because I want to know who.
I'm starting to think my reference could be really left field. Well, for starters, the tone of the track goes hard. There's some really interesting syncopation between the instruments on this one. The drums and bass in particular really stood out to me. And so my left field reference is that I actually picked up a little bit on a bit of Rage Against the Machine vibes on the vocals. And it's obviously not the harsh vocals, not the screams. But on the rest of the vocals, I got a bit of Rage Against the Machine. And I think it's on the flow, and also the tonality and just the general kind of bounce to the rhythm of the track in general. But yeah, amazing.
Definitely had some bounce and some groove.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
I feel like a track like this needs to have bounce and groove, doesn't it, as well? It's got to have that kind of just, you know, otherwise you can't vibe with it. And they've done a phenomenal job. Really, really good job. Right, we're mixing up genres like we do all the time here. We've just literally got to the end of 2025's return to Warped Tour, haven't we? And we've all seen the news that 2026 Warped Tour is back, and there's 5 locations instead of 3 this year, next year.
Yep.
So we've got, along with the 3 that were announced, we've also got Mexico City and Montreal as well, which is crazy. Kevin is become like a good friend of mine and Danny's, and we're super stoked for him and what they're doing, and it's just really exciting to see.
Amazing to watch it.
Yeah, definitely. This track is going to pay some homage to that. So this is Lovesick with Forever Warped.
Got a message on MySpace. My bestie wants to meet me at the gates. All our friends are coming too. There's a bunch of us in the crew. Got my tickets, I'm all set. This is the summer I won't forget. In the pit is where we're gonna stay. With my emo boyfriends all day. We'll see our favorite bands. Hoping we get the chance. I hope we can get a chance to meet them. Got all their songs on repeat. And it's not gonna rain, but it's hot as hell. It's still a perfect day. Stop by their tent for their meet and greet. I hope we can get a chance to meet them. Got a monster in my hand. My scene hair is so raw. It's hot as hell, but it's still a perfect day. It's still a perfect day. Screaming the words in each other's faces. The music takes us to different places. From escape the fate to vampires everywhere. Your immortal love is my gorgeous nightmare. Staring at the stage, he's so hot, oh my god. Fell in love with the singer of Kid 6. I'll follow him wherever he goes. This is my heaven, and only he knows. We'll see our favorite bands. Hoping we get the chance. I hope we can get a chance to meet them. Got all their songs on repeat. It's not gonna rain, but it's hot as hell. It's still a perfect day. Stop by their tent for their meet and greet. I hope we can get a chance to meet them. Got a monster in my hand. My scene hair is so raw. It's hot as hell, but it's still a perfect day. In his eyeliner, he's my ride or die. We'll see millionaires and the used. He's a one of a kind of guy. All these feelings, they can't be abused. And I won't go home alone, 'cause he's my forever love. I'm gonna marry him one day. Every summer it's always this. We count down to when the lineup drops, to when the beat drops. Making
I'm trying to like work out how many artists and bands I recognize in the video as well.
Yeah, same. That's an insane amount of cameos. Really cool.
We are so back. We'll see our favorite bands. Hoping we get the chance. I hope we can get a chance to meet them. Got all their songs on repeat. And it's not gonna rain, but it's hot as hell. It's still a perfect day. Stop by the tent for the meet and greet. I hope we can get a chance to meet them. Got a monster in my hand. My scene hair is so raw. Bands, hoping we get the chance. I hope we can get a chance to meet them. Got all their songs on repeat. And it's not gonna rain, but it's hot as hell. It's still a perfect day. Stop by the tent for the meet and greet. I hope we can get a chance to meet them. Got a monster in my hand. My scene hair is so raw. It's hot as hell, but it's still a perfect day. It's a perfect day at the Warped Tour.
Oh, I could read that, couldn't I, quickly, if I could pause it quick enough. Hang on.
Yeah.
Because that's really, really cool. So, special appearances by Vampires Everywhere, Escape the Fate, Dark Divine, Johnny Gilbert, Falling in Reverse, Elder Emo Co, Ben Menchfurlow, Marissa Mano, Twin Rover, Motionless in White, A Day to Remember, We the Kings, MGK, Derek Whibley, Kevin Lyman, and Spider-Man. That's the best cameo.
Sick.
That's
cool.
really cool. Really, really, really cool to have that sort of like those sort of people in the video. And I know Harley, who is Lovesick, did a really good job. I know she was at Warped Tour doing press and utilized it for a video, which I think is a really fucking cool idea.
Very.
Yeah, and it really crisp, like clean, big chorus. And I feel like, Danny, we're really like unfortunate here in the UK because I don't feel that we have a festival that creates the same energy and vibe as what Warped Tour does.
No.
And that's no stink on Slam Dunk and Download, the two kind of big alternative festivals here in the UK. Just, I've never got that kind of like, I've never wanted to like do this sort of thing like that. You
Thing about Warped Tour,
we had
observing
Warped
from
for a
afar
year. We got
is-
bullied, didn't we?
Yeah,
we
but
got
the
we got
thing
it for a
about
year and
Warped
that
Tour-
taken away. Go on.
Observing it from afar is, and it always looks and feels like it's a whole like full-on family affair type thing. Like they're really, really tight-knit, community-minded, and you can see everyone pulls together to make awesome shit happen. And you know, we just need that. We need that over here.
Question for Harley though in chat: who is the best cameo? Who was your favourite that you got to work with on that? Who that you interviewed or that you got in the video? Let us know. But Amy, what did you think?
I felt like it was like in a Day to Remember song, you know? I was like, who produced this? Because it sounded very familiar with the big breakdown after the clean vocals. It has that big
mix of, you know, the clean and catchy and sing-along choruses that you can relate to, and then the big breakdowns that drops in the middle of it. Like, whoa. You know, I was wondering about the production quality because it was really very, very workable.
Yeah, Harley, who was it? Who produced the track? I'd love to know as well, because they did a kick-ass job on it. I'd love to know who the producer was, because it's clean as well, very, very clean. Danny,
very crisp.
Yes,
yes,
super crisp, clean mix. Really, really cool, and you know, the perfect time to release a track like this as well, because Warped nostalgia is at an all-time high. So really, really on point and on the nose, which is awesome, and it's a really, really catchy track. And it definitely has like a really cool mixture of pop punk and easycore. So
yeah,
awesome.
I think for us as well, we're huge Warped Tour fans. One of the craziest things I think we'll be talking about for a long time, but one of the craziest things of this year that happened was having you know, we've had Kevin Lyman on, and then we had Insomniac on, and Insomniac literally picked 4 bands off of our stream and offered them like slots at Warped Tour 2026. You know, live on air. Like we were just about to go live, and they said it. You know, like, hey, we're gonna do this. And we're like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, that's great. And so we're really stoked for those bands for next year. And I guess all will be, well, you guys, if you were here when you watched it, you can see it, and you can watch it back on our Twitch channel. I think it's still up, I believe, Danny.
It is indeed.
Twitch is mean, and it only gives us how many weeks is it before they like go, no, you can't keep it on there anymore.
I thought it was like 3 months, but I might be completely
extend
wrong.
it, Twitch. We want it longer. Right, so we have got, I believe we've got 2 more tracks to go. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just setting up. I was too busy chatting there. 2 more tracks to go. Next up, then, this is this whole new, like, YouTube didn't think this through for me. Look, Amy, what I have to do every time I go pick the next track, I have to scroll down to see the name. It's such a pain. And even if I go like that, oh, it does. It's changed it again, Danny. It now comes up. Before it was coming underneath.
Crazy.
It's weird. Anyway,
design flaw.
it is a design flaw. No one thought about me Twitch streaming with it. This is Revelry with Love Me Now, featuring Myke Terry and Lophiile.
I love this already.
Oh. Oh. Who's this remind me of?
Cool mix. What a cool mix to vibe.
It's got, oh my god. That's so Issues in the background, but it's so perfect. It reminds me of someone.
This is the gift that keeps on giving. What? What? Is it metal? Is it rock? Is it R&B? I don't know. All of the above, yeah.
Anyone want to start?
I mean, I'm pretty speechless, to be honest.
Yeah. It's that Lophiile from Issues and Myke from Volumes in that track, just letting you guys know.
Oh my god.
But it reminds me of a band, and I cannot for the life of me remember their name, and I love them, and I listen to them a lot, and I always talk about them when I get like kind of almost swancore-esque instrumentals on stuff, and they remind me so much of them, and I can't think of their fucking name, and it's driving me insane. But that, Amy, if you don't pick that as your industry pick, right, we're putting that forward to track of the month regardless, because that is absolutely insane.
Yeah, that is a golden buzzer moment.
Do you want? We don't have a golden buzzer button. Should we just do the? So I put my fidget toy down as I clapped. I realised I had my little my kid's thing in my hand again. But yeah, that was top notch. Like, that is a band that are ready to blow the fuck up right now. Like, and I would not be surprised if they're huge within 12 months' time. Amy, go on. What did you think?
Well, you guys were. I was like almost enjoying your reaction to it more than anything, because it was very good. It was solid. It reminded me a little bit, maybe of, I don't want to say like Hailstorm, but kind of. But it also kind of went into other genres that a lot of female-fronted rock bands don't go. You said there was a little R&B moment. It had a little bit, it was very sassy. The lyrics I thought were fun. So yeah, I thought it was really, really polished, really good.
Amazing.
Ready to take a next step for sure.
100%. I'm trying to find out which band it was.
Definitely.
That they remind me of, because it's going to bug the fuck out of me if I don't find out. So I will.
And while you do that, I'm gonna give mine.
Go for it.
What a fucking vibe! I mean, I was pretty speechless, to be honest with you. It's a really, really cool vibe. They have a great way to mix up rock, metal, and R&B, and blend them absolutely seamlessly. This band is primed for success. I mean, we look for future headliners on this platform, and they are future headliners. Promise you that. Promise you that. This name is going to be huge.
Could you not make your feedback just a little bit longer, just so I could carry on looking? Because it's going to bug the crap out of me.
Oh,
it begins with a C, and they're not a massive band, but they're a really, really good band. Coleta, Colleta, or double T. I can't remember which way round it is. But if you haven't checked them out, check them out, because you guys have a similar vibe to like your instrumentals, not vocally, completely different on the vocals, but the undertones of the instrumental, 100%. And it's double T, by the way, because I'm just double checking that. Listen to their song like Blossom, and you'll see what I mean. Like, honestly, absolutely amazing. But yeah,
Phenomenal.
if this isn't industry
Absolutely.
pick, we are putting it forward to track of the month because it was amazing.
Yeah.
But we have one more track to get through before we do that. So let me just set up because I was too busy trying to find. It's bugging the fuck out. Do you two do that? You know, when it's like you've got a band and you're like, I know who it is, but the name's gone out of my head
Yeah,
completely.
but it won't come to you. Yep.
All the time.
Yep.
I just hate it. I honestly feel like I'm like, I start panicking myself, going, oh my God, am I getting Alzheimer's or something? Because I just cannot remember. And it's like, I was literally listening to them like 2 days ago. And I just, yeah. Where are you guys from? Johnny says as well. Let us know as well, Revelry, where you guys are from. Oh, LA. Amazing. But let's get into the last track then. This is Major Moment with Promises.
Well, I don't know if I should say it. I don't want to make this worse. I don't hold back for anybody else. Every time that I replay it, I can see how much this hurts. You slip away the more I try to help. I only hurt myself. I try to keep it honest, but I just pushed you away. Across too many lines with all the things I didn't know I couldn't say. Somewhere beyond this, if I could just get you to stay. Maybe you'll remember who you were before we couldn't keep the promises we made. I never said that I was perfect, but I know the way you lie. When did you become somebody else? And I hope that it was worth it as you leave it all behind.
He almost sounds like Avicii on the vocals. I think that's really fucking cool.
It's incredible. That chorus, man.
You know what? When them they harmonise with each other, that is where the magic is really happening.
Yeah.
I tried to keep it honest, but it just pushed you away. I crossed too many lines with all the things I didn't know I couldn't say. Somewhere beyond this, if I could just get you to stay. Maybe you'll remember who you were before we couldn't keep the promises we made. Promises we made. Promises we
I want that again. I'm sorry, that was so fucking
Same.
good. Like,
We need that
so
again.
much on this stream. Like, yeah, that I could.
Insane.
Yeah, honestly, what a chorus. And the video is great. I'm absolutely gobsmacked by how big that chorus was and how wonderful their vocals were together. And I just think that they've smashed that. Like, that was awesome, absolutely awesome. Straight on my playlist. I'll be listening to that a lot tomorrow. Amy, what did you think?
I think you nailed it when you said that.
With the vocal interplay when they were harmonizing. the tension between them, but the way they played off each other really made the song. It really gave the song a heft and a power for sure. It definitely was really, really well done.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. Visually as well, it was really well put together.
Amazing.
Really, really well put together. And they've redeemed themselves for ruining my Scarlett O'Hara comment at the start. So, but no, Major Moment are a wicked band. This is just a massive step. I just think that.
Yeah.
Again, there's been a few bands here tonight that it would not surprise me if next year they were signing some big ass deals and doing some really cool shit.
Playing some big stages.
Yeah, 100%. Danny, give me your final word of the final track of the evening.
Well, I genuinely thought Revelry were going to be an impossible act to follow, and if anybody was up to the task, it was Major Moment. It's the insane harmonies and the duality in the vocals. That chorus, which is now going to be living rent-free in my head for the next few days. Great hooks, great flow, captivating lyrics, literally just the whole lot. And then a brilliant music video to boot, absolutely world-class. The cuts, the aesthetic, the lighting, just nailed it. They're going to be another band that are going to be huge, like you said.
Definitely. So, we've had 10 tracks. We're at that all-important time where Amy is going to pick her industry pick for the evening. Amy, have you narrowed it down at all? That's the first question I always ask.
No, it's hard because because they were all so different in their own way and had so many elements that really could elevate them to the next level. Like each had something about them that could really pop off and go viral and make them the next big thing and be on stages, like you said. You know, I really, there was not a dud in the bunch, really. And sometimes when I listen to music, that's unsigned or developing, a lot of times it's like, oh, I can't even believe this made this, it's in my inbox because some of it is just, now everything here was really, really great. I was not surprised. I'm just saying it was just really, really good. I really liked, was it called Through Shadows, the one with the blood? I thought that was really good.
Oh, Demonic, yeah.
Demonic,
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Hang on, I'll pull the. Do you know what I'll do? I'll pull the playlist up for you again.
Nice.
Yeah.
If YouTube.
If YouTube decides that it wants to actually do things correctly,
Yeah, right.
there we go.
Why would they do that? Okay, let me look. Okay, let's start with O'Hara. You got a band with a lot of history. Demonic is the name of the band. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. And then you had a band that could be on Warped Tour with Normac, I thought. And then you had Harley Lily with that big voice and that 80s-ness with that big throwback. Heartsick also, I thought, all of these Resistant Temptation, these were all really, really, they all had elements that I was really, really impressed by. And I'm starting to think the last two, because they stuck in my head so much, Revelry and Major Moment. And I kind of feeling like it might be Revelry for me because they have two really good features that fit really well. And I maybe took what they showed us what they're really doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were smart choices to put two features on one episode. They were smart choices.
Yeah. So Revelry
Definitely.
are Amy's industry pick. Me and Danny were going to telepathically, telekinesis. What's the word, Danny? Telepathically, we've decided that because Revelry are going forward, and I think it's only fair that we give our spot that we don't normally give away, but we give that spot that we were going to give to Revelry because they are the industry pick to Major Moment, because that was on par. I was sitting there afterwards and I was going, oh, fuck, we can't really add another just in case Amy picks a third. And then we're like, shit, we're running out of space on track of the month. So Major Moment, we're going to take you forward to our track of the month as well, and as an honorary thing from me and Danny, because that track slaps, and Revelry as well.
It really does.
Yeah,
It
both
really
bands
does.
were just...
The vocal interplay, that can, that was just very strong. The tension was very, very palpable, I thought.
Yeah. So Revelry, there will be an industry pick graphic that will go out tomorrow on social media. We'll collab with you on Major Moment and Revelry. We'll see you both track of the month. Danny, I've been telling everyone it's going to be next Tuesday. I have a feeling it will have to be the Tuesday after, because I'm playing a big show on a week on Friday, and
Yeah.
I need my rehearsals are always a Tuesday, and I've just found out that one of our guitarists' grandparents has passed away, and we may have to just go to a one guitar set and do a few bits and pieces. So I'm definitely going to need to be there.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, I think it hasn't sunk in yet, bless him. But he's like planning on being at the show and everything. I just think that we need to be mindful. So I'm like, right, I'm going to have to practice. So it'll be 2 weeks on Tuesday. We'll be back with all of November's track of the weeks, industry picks, and anything that me and Danny have put forward. And we'll be doing a big track of the month stream like we do every month. And you guys in the audience are going to get to vote for your track of the month, and one band will win that prize worth over £1,500 or $2,000 worth of band goodies and services. Revelry will be there on our industry pick today. Major Moment will be a Ben and Danny pick for it. But Amy, thank you so much for being with us.
My pleasure.
We've had a blast.
Thanks for having me.
And
This has been great.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to shout out before we end the stream?
I don't think so. There's too much I could say. It would be a half an hour that we'd be here. You know what I mean? So I just want to say that everybody whose music we listened to today, keep doing what you're doing. I thought you all had something very special. Whether it was somebody taking me back to a work tour with cute lyrics to everything else that I heard on here was really fun. So thank you for sharing with us. So thanks for having me on.
Me and Danny will be back on Thursday at 8 p.m. Look out for announcements on that. And yeah, we've got a killer December coming up for you guys as well. We've got Riot Fest coming on. We've got oh my God, I'm gonna let you take over. Go for it, because you're better at memory stuff.
We got Adobe. We have a joint episode with Trevor Swenson and
Shandan Haran.
Oh my goodness, and Shandan Haran. So that's going to be
good dudes.
Yeah, we've had them both on separately, and they've had a blast. And they were like, I feel like it's going to be carnage, because having them both on together, they were like it was like when we told them we had the idea, they were like kids. They were like, like these cheeky kids, like going, oh no, we're going to cause so much trouble. So yeah, that'd be cool. And a whole bunch of other cool shit happening in December as well. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Go on.
Jim Riley.
From the Ghost Inside, but yeah.
Well, from the Ghost Inside.
And a whole bunch more, as I say, guys. Look out for our socials. You'll see it all on there. We'll see you guys Thursday, 8 p.m. UK time. Peace.
Cheers.